Orange Apple, check your YouTube channel now. Orange Apple,
Shut
you
up.
literally hit.
Man, I really need to take a piss right now. Dude, who the hell are you? Bro, why are you in my house? Get out of my bathroom. I think I gotta stop being so violent. Kids are watching my videos. For some reason. Nah, I don't care. Anyways, what's with all the noise outside? Why is there so many people here? I wonder why they're telling me to check my YouTube channel. Let me see. Oh.
Guess I have to make a Q&A now.
I don't really want to create another intro for this, so I'm just gonna start. Also, I just want to say that I won't be able to answer every question, so don't get mad at me if I don't answer your question. And I also won't answer questions that have already been answered. Anyway, let's actually start.
What inspired you to make Melon Playground videos?
I answered that in an old Q&A, but I was inspired by watermelon things, Fuss for Us's, Marcus TV, and Yogami.
What do you think about the new update in Melon Playground?
I actually haven't experienced the update yet because I'm always late to updates, but from what I've seen it looks pretty cool.
Why is your YouTube name Orange Apple?
I actually don't remember, but I think when I made my character I noticed that he was both orange and an apple, so I called him Orange Apple.
What device are you using?
I use an iPad for both editing and recording.
How many pets do you have?
I have so many that I think I forgot.
What's your favorite Melon Playground YouTuber?
Probably one of these two.
If you could add a feature to Melon Playground, what would it be?
There's a lot of things I would like to add, but I would add the feature to make wearable clothing in the mod editor.
Do you eat fish?
How could I do something so atrocious?
Do you have a fish?
Yeah,
How close am I to your house? I'm exactly 10 miles away and rapidly approaching.
I have 32 uranium-powered turrets guarding my house.
When will you make Melon Adventures Episode 7?
I don't know. I don't have release dates when I make my videos, mostly because I never know when I'm going to finish it. But I might work on it when I feel like it. I guess I would say it would probably release sometime during my summer break.
What's your script/plot for Fish Attack 5?
I don't have a script for it yet, nor a fully developed plot, but I think it would be somewhat involved with the government trying to find a counter to the fish and also probably more destruction.
If you were to give the manager a real name, what would it be?
He sounds like a Wilson to me.
What's the oldest in Melon's friend group?
Probably Pumpkin, but only by a few months.
What happens if a shakalaka melon infects a living that's not a melon?
They would still become a shakalaka.
When will Jellyman conquer thy god of universal power, thy adventurer of timelines, creator of all basketballs, and master at fighting with thy powers?
Do you use fandom/wiki?
Not really.
Will Melon Adventures get a second season after you finish the next few episodes?
Definitely.
Can you tell us a slight bit of the Shakalaka Melons 3 plot?
Like Fish Attack 5, I don't have a fully developed plot yet, but it would include the Shakalakas being revealed to be aliens that are trying to conquer Earth, Apple and his friends finding out about them coming back, and them trying to desperately survive.
Will you continue the Dumbest Ways to Die series?
I don't have any motivation to continue the series, so most likely not.
How is YouTube working for you?
Pretty good.
I'm working on a big project. For that I ask if you also have something big planned?
Besides Melon Adventures Episode 7, I don't have anything massive planned. Although I do have a lot of video ideas.
Why did you help my channel out so long ago? I still have respect for you, just for that. And also you just a very good creator.
First of all, thank you. Second of all, I just thought you were criminally underrated and I wanted you to get more recognition.
Why do you live fish so much?
Fish is life.
Is fish your favorite animal?
Yes, definitely. There is literally no better animal than the amazing supreme animal that is of the goldfish.
Is it fine to make a video inspired by one of yours?
It's okay to make a video inspired by one of mine as long as if you don't directly steal the video idea.
What made you make YouTube videos?
I just wanted to be a YouTuber.
What's your favorite movie?
Probably one of the Godzilla movies.
How do you get the Shokalaka voice?
I used the trickster voice in CapDid.
Why is she Monster Return Thanksgiving meal? And I don't remember characters' voices, loses their voice deleted.
I just don't like those videos.
Why does it take you centuries to upload?
It's mostly due to the lack of motivation I get sometimes.
Does Jelly have siblings, and are they equally as strong or even stronger?
Jellyman ate his whole family, so he doesn't have siblings anymore.
Does you feel bad for Gartha the Shakalaka Melon? He got brutally murdered by the dark red dude with the radioactive body inflammation?
He stole my goldfish crackers, so he totally deserved it.
Money mouth face.
Fair point.
Who is the other colossal fishy's name?
This is Bob, and this is Gishy the gluttonous beast.
Do you hate this comment so much to the point it won't be involved in the Q&A?
Well, you got in the Q&A, so I guess the answer is no.
What happened to the Crimson Skeleton after the Crimson Melon appeared?
He's in my basement.
Is all the other series that are like a year old you've been working on canceled?
Most of them are.
Do you think you can pass Malonis in subs?
I don't know.
How many fishy gishies you have?
21 if you include all the goldfish and the non-goldfish.
What videos do you plan on making?
Probably just more skits and Melon Adventures episodes.
When is Shakalaka Melon?
Okay, in all seriousness, just read this community post here for your answer.
Will you launch a Discord server?
Most likely not, because I'm just not interested in having one. Plus, I don't even have Discord.
Which US state do you live in?
I am American, but I don't think I'm going to answer that due to personal reasons.
Are fry crumbs yummy?
Of course.
Will you ever face reveal?
No. And finally, the most important question of all questions in the history of questions.
Does bread taste better than heat?
I personally think toasters taste better.